Good day, everyone, and welcome to today's market technical breakdown. My name is Anthony Phillips Njoko, the founder of 10x Digital Lane, where everyone who has a knowledge gap can get the right knowledge, get the right guidance, and also get the right tool set to enable them trade financial market profitably. So, if this is your first time, welcome. How the technical breakdown always go is we're going to check out the pairs you see here on the list: Euro USD, GBP USD, GBP JPY, XA USD, and BTC USDT. So we're going to check out last week forecast, what we said the market out. Then you're going to rate our accuracy before we dive into this week's forecast to see the potential trade opportunity. Then we'll be notifying you with signals in our community. So go to the link in the description, join our Telegram community, join our WhatsApp community. There you're going to get free signals and also have access to our VIP paid signals for those who want to be part of the VIP members. And I want you to watch to the end because we'll be sharing opportunities for the month of August for you to be able to win cash prizes of $1,000, $750, and $500 respectively. Okay, so with that in mind, let's dive into Euro USD. So for Euro USD, this was our forecast for last week. We said that the market was here on last week, Monday. We said that the market is going towards push up. After pushing up, it's going to push down. The market didn't do that. Instead, what did the market do? The market just on Monday, after we made profit, we made roughly 75 pips of profit. The market even dropped further. Now it came back into this we had a demand zone here that we expected the market to respect. It didn't, it disrespected it and broke it. So it came back into this demand zone, now turning into a supply zone, and there's high chances of the market dropping from here. So with that in mind, let us update this chart. So we go to the weekly time frame, and on the weekly time frame, what do? We mark out the previous week high and previous week low. The non-farm payroll last week was a negative news for the dollar, so it pushed euro up to the upside, making the monthly candle to be bullish for a start. Okay, then on the daily time frame, we spot the daily watch demand and daily watch supply. So literally this daily demand, I see daily demand over here. Then this daily optimization zone, this daily is the daily demand before, was now acting as a daily watch supply as a optimization zone. I see under daily watch supply zone all the way up here. So let me update that daily supply zone with this. Exactly. So with that in mind, now we have 3 zones we are watching out for. Let's go to the next one, which is the 4 hours time frame. So in the 4 hours time frame, this demand zone that has been turned into supply is now a reaffirmation zone, which will be labeled with a black box. So the market could easily respect this zone and continue falling to the downside. Then I see what a demand zone, a new 4 hours demand zone that was created there, where we expect buyers to be. Okay, so I'm going to label this one to be a green box. Then I place this is now another what? This is supply zone I see all the way up here. Okay, so from what I can see right now, the forecast is clear that's already in a retracement zone, and if that retracement zone holds, I expect Euro USD to sell to the downside towards this demand zone minimum. But if it breaks that zone, if it breaks this zone, this retracement zone, retest it, then we go into the upside. So this is my forecast for Euro USD. Then next on the list is GBP USD. So for GBP USD, this was our forecast for GBP USD as at Monday, when the market was live on Monday. Yeah, I told you guys that the market was close to this demand zone. So I expect the market either it respects this demand zone to come towards this level, or it breaks this demand zone. After it breaks it, retest it and then continue selling. So this forecast was accurate. It followed the second forecast. Okay, so with that in mind, we'll delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Then let's update this chart. We go to the weekly time frame. So sort out this previous week high, and Let's get the previous week low line. This is the previous week low line. Last week dropped drastically. So this is the previous week low. If it breaks the previous week low, we go lower. If it breaks the previous week high, we go higher. Then we go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, what do we see? I see a reoptimization zone. Okay. And remember this pattern I drew for you guys earlier. Remember this pattern I saw that I had what? The head and shoulder. This is the left shoulder. This is the head. This is the neckline. This is the right shoulder. And I told you at the break of this neckline, wherever the market breaks, it's going to drop. And that's exactly what the market did. So this structure is clear. So with that in mind, for USD, I see a demand zone here. Daily demand zone the market is currently respecting over here. And I see a supply zone all the way up here. A daily supply zone the market created. Good. And then a reoptimization zone. With that in mind, let's go to the 4 hours time frame. Then on the 4 hours time frame, I see a demand zone here on this 4 hours time frame over here. This demand zone. Okay. So I'll place this as the validation point over here. Okay, so this is the original neckline. The market created the neckline all the way here. Yes, I'm going to call this the neckline. But this is the step before it drops. So we have a reoptimization zone over here. And I need to update that daily validation point for that reoptimization zone. Okay, good. So I'll put it on this candle. Where I place the validation point is here. Yeah. So with that in mind, let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. So then the supply zone is all the way up here. It's all the way up here, massive. Okay, so with that in mind, what I see for GBP USD currently is I expect the market to come towards this level, retest this demand zone and shoot up. So we're monitoring this pair. Once it comes towards this demand zone, we'll send a signal to the VIP group and we'll make some money with this. Okay, so the next on the list is GBP JPY. So for GBP JPY, this was our forecast for last week. Okay. I think we ignored GBP JPY and we left the focus we had for the previous week for GBP JPY because we had the focus of GBP coming towards this reoptimization zone and shooting up. So you can see the market came towards this reoptimization zone over here and shoot up. So that's what so right now GBP JPY has really changed trend. So we'll delete this. GBP JPY has literally changed trend because we were on a massive uptrend, but you can see now the trend has changed. So that's in mind. Let's go to the weekly time frame and update this chart. So on the weekly time frame, let's update the previous week low and previous week high. This is the previous week low, and then this is the previous week high. Okay, then the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, I see a daily supply zone over here. Then for the daily demand, the daily demand zone that has not fulfilled efficiencies all the way down here. Although we have multiple daily demand zones. Standard daily demand zone. The closest daily demand zone I see is over here. So I'll use that closest one. Then the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, I say 4 hours demand all the way here. This is the 4 hours demand zone. So let's extend it to the left. 4 hours demand, then the 4 hour supply zone is all the way up here. Let me delete this. This is supply zone. So GPJPY, I currently see a tradable opportunity. So for now, for GPJPY, I see the market moving to the upside. Minimum, this reoptimization zone, minimum. There's a reoptimization zone over here. I see the market getting here, minimum. Maximum, it can get to the supply zone. Okay. Minimum, this zone. So any little pullback we get, maximum it can get here. Minimum here. Okay. So this is what I see for GPJPY. Then the next on the list is XAUUSD. So this was our forecast for XAUUSD for last week. I told you guys that once the market got towards this demand zone over here, expect the market to shoot to the upside from here or break that demand zone, retest, and then shoot down. So exactly, the market broke this zone. The retest we placed the pending order. The market never came towards that pending order. It just sold. Okay. It missed the pending order by, I think. So we're accurate on this, and the signal was sent in our VIP group. So with that in mind, now let's update this chart. So to update this chart now, we go to the weekly time frame. So on weekly time frame, we mark the previous week low and previous week high. Then we go to the daily time frame. On daily time frame, we mark the daily demand over here, and daily supply is all the way up there. This is the daily supply. This is daily demand. Strong one. The market has been ranging for a while for gold. Then we go to the 4 hours time frame. Then I mark the 4 hours demand all the way down here. All this level is 4 hours demand. Okay, so and this previous week high, if the previous week high is broken, you know what it is, we go higher. Okay, so this is now the daily, the 4 hour supply zone all the way up here. No, this 4 hour supply zone, yes, all the way here. So if you want to trade gold, you either wait for it to break this previous week high, so we look for higher moves, or you wait for this pullback towards this demand zone to now look for another buy opportunity. But from where gold is, one thing is for sure, that I want to be able to buy gold because it's negative for the dollar, and the job report was negative, the employment rate was poor. So during time of uncertainty and possible hike of interest rates by the Fed, which is currently in talks, if interest rate is hiked, what does it mean? They're trying to take control of inflation and so on and so forth, and that's going to make the dollar to be devalued. If the dollar is devalued, what happens? Every risky assets are bought. So last week, Forex pairs were bought massively, but like the stock market was falling, the crypto market was falling as well. So talking about crypto, this is my forecast for XAUSD. Let's go to the crypto market, BTC USDT. So our forecast for last week on BTUSD was superb. We made massive profit on BTC-USDT. You can see the trade still on the charts. So let me just take that off. For those who took the trade, we sent it only for the VIP. So don't miss out. I'm going to show you the opportunity on how to join the VIP in a sec. So let me update this chart. We go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we update the previous week low and previous week high. This is the previous week low. This is the previous week low. And then this is the previous week high. Is that line? It's a line. Okay. So this is the previous week high all the way here. Good. Then we go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we spot out the daily supply zone. It's close to us. This is the daily supply zone, and then the daily demand zone is all the way down here. This is the daily demand zone from BTC. This is daily demand all the way down here. Then time from the 4 hours time frame, what do I see? I see a 4 hours demand currently formed. This demand here still holds, but due to, if you use a Fibonacci 2, let me show you guys. If you use a Fibonacci from this swing low over here to this swing high, the massive high, see that the market fell towards the 70 Fibonacci retracement point and did that reversal. This was the 70 Fibonacci retracement point and did that reversal for BTC USDT. Okay, so the market is highly calculated. You see, nobody can do close below that 70 Fibonacci retracement point. That's where institutions are looking out for to be able to take their buys. Okay, so with that in mind, the 4 hours supply zone, I see this is the last red candle. This is the last candle here. This 4 hour supply zone I see. Okay, this 4 hour supply. So basically what I see now is we have BTC USDT. From this level, I expect the market to shoot to the upside from here. That's it, what I see for BTC USD. From this level, I expect the market to shoot to the upside, minimum towards the supply zone. But if the market breaks the previous week low, then we enter at the retest. It's going to definitely create a retest for us to enter and then drop it lower to this daily demand zone. Okay, so for Bitcoin, this is what I see right now. Let me delete this. So we're tracking these pairs, and whenever it gives us our actions, okay, we'll be sending signals in the VIP group. So don't miss out. So for those who want to join the VIP group, I know you might be curious now. Let me show you guys how to do that. Visit our store. Or link is going to be on teller.com/click to cart. Then you load up. This has first-hand information about digital asset opportunities from around the world that we offer to you. You can buy in right now. We have a gold trading bot that trades for you your capital passively. Okay, the major thing about trading is that you have the opportunity to earn passive income even as you sleep. You're earning money from it. So this gold bot trades for you gold during New York session. Then we have a scalper board that trades dollar pairs. Okay, GBP, Euro, USD, GBP, USD, AUD, USD, any dollar pair you're familiar with. Okay, this scalper board can trade for you on autopilot and make for you as in ridiculous amounts of returns in a year if you compound the account. Then for those who want to join the VIP, this is the VIP session. This is where you can join the VIP. This particular one here. Just this one, the 10x digital lane signal services. Okay, this is where you can group. Okay, so just click that view details, then you make a payment in your currency. We have different currencies here: dollar, pound, Ghana cedis, and so on and so forth. Just select your currency and make payments. Then you'll be given link to join the VIP group. Then to join our educational courses, these are educational content, digital educational courses, which you'll be taught on our website www.10xdigitallane.com. Okay, and then you get the courses, the materials, the videos, the content, the tools, the one-on-one guidance you need, everything you need, the mentorship you need. This is where you get it on the 10 Digital Learning Educational Course link. Okay, once you click on it, boom, it gives you access, instant access. Then the Forex Mastery, a guide to trading success, is our textbook. We wrote it for beginners, those who are newbies that want to have an in-depth knowledge about trading, but on the beginner level. The pro level, we're still working on a book on that, and then once it's ready, it will be distributed to you if you're package. So if you want some free materials for watching to this point, you can come over here, download this book, How to Make Six Figures in 6 Months Without Owning a Property, and then how to become a passive income machine, how to earn with what? Artificial intelligence, trading signals, copy trading opportunities, account management opportunities, all are what inside this book. So just go there, it's going to define and explain to you these terminologies. Thank you so much for watching to this point. I really appreciate. For those who are wondering, our website is www.10digitaling.com. You see it over here. 10 Digital Learning Academy brings a unique perspective to the world of digital assets. We teach you how digital trading works, how to earn massive passive income on different digital assets, how to invest in safe assets, how to build and grow your startup business from zero to hero. Sign up right now, because procrastination, if you're procrastinating, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it when I have the money, I'll do it. You keep procrastinating and time will be going, and you almost take action now. Make a commitment. Okay, if you don't have the money, source for the money. There are different means of sourcing money, capital from your friends, for offering services to people and saving up, for getting a job and saving up. Those items that you have in your environment that you're not using, phones, bags, shoes, clothes, and you sell them, they are liabilities. If the point that you tell yourself that you want to take your goals serious, the point that you tell yourself that you're not going to make any excuse to achieve your goals, that's the point you start winning. That's the point you start building, and that's the point you start discovering your inner true self. Okay, so stop procrastinating, stop giving yourself excuses. I know that the educational system that we have a lot has taught us to be what? Machines that will just give excuses and follow instructions. But I'm talking to that inner self of yours, that leader in you, that builder in you, that courageous hero in you, that wealthy person in you. Make this choice now. Sell those liabilities, raise the fund, save up the fund, offer other errand services to save up the money. Because I remember in 2019 when I committed to what? Become a changed person. After I lost my dad in 2018, I was what? 100% into my goals. I was 100% into my visions. I was 100% into my plans. I was trying to become a man of my own. Okay, I made that choice. I started doing chores for my neighbors, washing their cars. I saved up money from there, got my first job, worked in a fuel station, got a job, worked as a computer technician, saved up money from that job, funded my live account, got a mentor with the money raised from that job, and then boom, the transformation happened, the mentorship happened, and I have been able to reach this level right now. So I'm telling you now from a standpoint of what? Turnover. This is a month of August, okay? This is the 7th month of this year, 2025. Remind yourself of your goals in January. How far have you gone towards achieving those goals? Have you given up on your goals? Have you given up on your vision? This is a turning point. This is a reminder. I am led by the Spirit to tell you this. You can still achieve it. You just need the right guide, right tools, and what the right education. 10 Digital Learning is here to give it to you. So these are the team that will be working with you to be able to offer this service to you. We have the 1 month package, which is $49. We have the 3 months package, $139.65. We have the 6 months package, $264.06, and we have the 1 year package, which is $470.04. Okay, so once you are ready, okay, you just click on sign up, fill in your information, make payments, and then boom, you're in. Reach out to me with your receipt. You can also as well reach out to me. I'll provide the company Naira account. You make a transfer, you give me the receipt, and then you get started instantly. See joy coming in your life this year. I see joy coming in your life from this point, and I wish you a profitable trading career. Okay, peace.